What's going on, everybody? How we doing? This music's very, very loud, isn't it? How's everybody doing? What's going on? Happy Friday, folks. Happy Friday. Sorry for the random intrusion of a terrible person, somebody trying to be a great troll there inside of the Twitch chat. I'm sorry, I was refilling my water and I didn't catch that one. What's going on? How's everybody been doing? It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 16 days to be precise since our last stream. I'm happy to be finally getting in here and doing another one. My glasses are a little dirty. Well, give me a quick second here. Just gotta do a little clean. What style would you consider your houses? It depends on the houses that we're building. Pleasant. We do a lot of different type of stuff. Been doing a Nordic thing recently. We've also been doing a little bit of Asian inspired stuff. Recently I did some Star Wars things. First tutorial on my first ever tutorial in probably 3 years. And definitely the first one in 2020 is coming out on Sunday. And it's a Star Wars build. I think it's awesome. I love it. I low-key miss the streams. Hey, Jocelyn. Well, welcome on back. I'm going to try and bring these back more regularly. I was so busy over the holidays that I just needed to knock something out. Unfortunately, the streaming are the ones that came through. Hey, Thomas. How you doing? Finally managed to catch a stream and say hello. Hey, Dan. How you doing? This is my first one of your streams. Awesome. Archie. Karate Kid, Tiger, what's going on? First stream, I'm able to catch it. Wiki, you're here. Is it a Star Wars mountain? It's not a Star Wars mountain. It's a Star Wars house. It's pretty cool, though. I like it a lot. Whip, you inspired me to start streaming. I'm making a medieval village, and I got 5 followers in a 13-hour stream. Ben Coast, be careful to not burn yourself out. 13 hours is gonna kill you if it's your first time doing it. OCD, thank you so very much for the 2-month Prime resub, my friend. I appreciate it. First 2020 stream, maybe that's why the year sucked till now. Red R, thank you so much for the 3-month resub, my friend. First stream of 2020, hype. You know it. Ordered the blue radius for my brother's microphone, and it's heavier. What? Heavier than the microphone? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so I did a little bit of planning on some new mountain range stuff. We're not going to be building this one up here today, but I just wanted to show y'all that we did some things. I know I did some planning things. More mountains are coming in here, but what I want to focus on is the mountains all the way back here. Wreckage, thank you so much for the 2-month resub, my friend. Loving my time on the Patreon server and so glad the streams are back. Yellow Submarine. Thank you so very much, dude. I really appreciate it. So what I want to focus on is this area here today. I think it could be pretty good to be able to get all this stuff done. That's all of our dirt. This is all of our stone. Let's add 3 more shulker boxes of stone to it because I feel like we're going to need them. And hopefully hopefully it's not going to kill us today. I don't have a bed. We got to go find our bed. 1 second, everybody. And it's going to be nighttime. It's a great time to find our bed. Hey, Lucas, how you doing? Nime, what's going on, my dude? Oh, no, Nime is here. I know. Nime, the strict mod, is here. Everybody be careful. Watch out now. Not sure how active I'm going to be addicted to Planet Zoo. Lucas, I totally understand. I probably put, I think, 30 to 40 hours into Planet Zoo at this time, just on my own, just chilling. It's been a good, relaxing. Post-Minecraft, pick up a Planet Zoo and build a new exhibit. Have you got any advice for very small streamers? One, it would be earning your own audience. Don't try and steal an audience from other people. So don't go posting about your own things inside of other people's places. And that's a big one because it instantly comes off as, give me subs, follow me, watch my stuff. And then usually people don't want to help you. But big one is whenever you get somebody into your Twitch chat, make them feel like they're a part of it. Like somebody can go watch TV as much as they want and they're just watching TV. They're not a part of that at all. But a lot of people watch Twitch because they can be a part of the community. They can be a part of everything. Feel free to talk to them, but also if they want to lurk and they don't want to talk to you, don't call them out. The worst thing I ever see small streamers do is you pull, like you can see in the upper corner of the chat window, there's that little face icon, a little person icon. You can click to see the viewer list. The worst thing to ever do is keep one of those open up on your side, and when somebody new jumps in, see like, oh, hey, blah, 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 thanks for joining. If they haven't said anything, don't call them out. That's how to quickly get them to go away. Number one tip for small streamers: where you? No, Wreckage. No. Demonic Wizard, thank you so much for the $10.
Welcome back, Miss the streams. How was your Christmas and New Year's?
Thank you so much for the donation, dude. Christmas and New Year's were awesome. We kept it super quiet. My family kind of decided to skip Christmas Day this year as far as like doing a big celebration. So we instead went down to the International District here in Seattle and got amazing Chinese food. And it was so fun. It was really, honestly, it was such a good Christmas. It was so nice not being like worrying about getting gifts for everybody and all that. Everybody's just like, it's 2019's been a heck of a year. Let's just go get Chinese food and hang out. And that can be our biggest worry, is where do we eat Chinese food for the nice. Yeah, there's a few new ones in here. We got the rip. The rip finally got approved. And I also threw in a wool one for everybody in there, so we can get some. I don't know why we would want a wool thing going on, but subs can now, you guys can spam your little wool one. But there you go. I caved and made it for y'all. You're welcome. All right, let's do a little bit of stuff like this. Build this all back in here. Do you have a YouTube channel? I do. You can find a link to it down in the description below, where you can see most of these builds happening in a much more speedy fashion than they happen here on Twitch. Did I miss anything? Just joined. We're just doing some terraforming today, Ugly Duck. We are just getting started with the stream. Just got started like 10 minutes ago about. New to stream, I know Wreckage from the server, I think. Hey, Lady Katsa, what's going on? Quip, guess what? I got my new computer. I'm watching your stream for Cheesy Nugget. That's awesome. Congratulations. You get a good holiday gift of a new computer. Sounds like a great holiday gift to me. But congrats, dude. That's awesome. Happy for you. 49ers beat. I know. The Seahawks. They didn't show up. If it's anything, the Seahawks will lose due to a penalty that they caused on themselves. That's just how it goes. We either win by causing so many penalties, but it doesn't matter, or we lose because we caused penalties on ourselves and lost. That's the life of a Seahawks fan. Is there's always a penalty, and it's usually on you. It's usually on the Seahawks. Is the stream content cut into highlights and every videos, or are they separate? It's separate footage. Streams is usually the bigger terraforming projects or bigger projects that we might have inside of the world that we're working on, and videos are more, they're their own topic, but they kind of go in line with each other. So the video that is coming out tomorrow, I finished recording today. So you might be able to see a few spoilers if we jump up on above the tree line and look down there. So as we kind of work our way up this stuff, you'll start seeing a few spoilers for other things that have happened recently. Let's get some stone on us and start doing all this other stuff. So basically only the Seahawks can beat the Seahawks. I mean, that's what it used to be. What was that? That year we won the Super Bowl, the only games we really lost were because we so many penalties on ourselves. The mountains need more wool. Ooh, demonic wizard. I don't know if I can really appease that one. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Let's get like a line for our stone going all the way up here, just so we can get a little bit of stuff going in on it. Queen of Monsters, thank you so much for the 3-month Prime resub. Hello, how you doing? Welcome on back. Good to see you. Are you looking forward to any game releases, TV shows in 2020? I'm really not. Minecraft 1.16. Minecraft 1.16 is what I'm looking forward to the most right now of new games and things coming out. And also when Warcraft 3 Reforged is finally releasing officially at the end of this month. I've been playing the beta like crazy and it's been super fun. So I'm excited for that to come out. That's going to be the next non-Minecraft stream that we do probably. I'm just going to take a few days off for Minecraft stuff or try and pre-record a bit. And we're just going to do a bit of stream stuff and we're just going to play through the campaign on there. And I'm so excited. I know probably the viewership's going to be smaller because it's an older game. But I'm really, really excited for that game to release. That was basically my childhood. If I could sum my childhood up into like one game, or probably 2 games, would be Warcraft 3 and Age of Empires 2. Those are probably the 2 games I played the most as a kid. So I'm very excited that they're re-releasing it finally with like updated stuff. $20 per wool block you place this stream. Does that have to be like a new wool block? No, I'm not gonna steal your money. This dirty money for wool. Ugh. I'm sports illiterate. Same. I'm mostly sports illiterate. I've learned enough to trash talk people that really know about sports, but not enough to carry the conversation. Looking forward to the new Animal Crossing. Oh, there's a new one coming out. That's cool. Since it's kind of weird. Since I've been playing video games as a full-time job, the amount of time that I spend researching new games that are coming out has just went way down. It just doesn't happen now. Been watching the YouTube videos for months now, and I wanted to watch one of your mountain building streams. This is wild. I really want to start doing stuff like this. Well, glad you came to check it out today. We'll hopefully be able to get... I potentially want to get this whole peak done today. Like this whole big section that we have planned out. I would love to get this all filled in today and just have that done. I think that could be a great thing. Ooh, that's a little... Let's do something like that instead. So I think the more of this that we can get finished off, the better it's gonna look. Because I would love to have this big thing not be just a stupid wireframe sticking out of this in the sky for when we get the world tour coming here in a few weeks. So I'm hopeful that we can get this thing finished up. On the new Patreon survival, awesome, dude. Hello, I'm glad I managed to catch me your streams. White Shadow, thanks so much for checking it out today. Glad you stopped by. Do a little bit like this, and then something right in here, maybe. What is NBA? Same dough. Yeah, here in Seattle, we don't support the NBA after they stole our team. We don't. Basketball does not exist here in Seattle anymore. It's all gone. There's no more Supersonics, so we're kind of done. You can only terraform hills and cliffs. I'm hoping to learn. I hope to learn to clarify tips. Any tips? Cliffs are kind of, I don't know, they're weird. Just have it be a variety for like how much leans over. Don't just have it be a line. Like have a bit of a slope and a curved line to the top of it. Don't just be straight lines all over. But yeah, here's a little bit of a section already filled in for ourselves. We're making things happen today, everybody. It's gonna happen. The career mode in Planet Zoo gives a lot of inspiration. I'm still mad at the Thunder for that, dude. Dubs, I'm not like a basketball fan at all. Like I don't really care about basketball, but one thing I loved like doing when I was growing up was, I know, another story from Flip's childhood today, brought to you by random comments in Twitch chat. But one of the things I absolutely loved doing as a kid was going to the Supersonics games. We used to go to those a lot, so I was really, really bummed when they were taken away. It's not 1 a.m. yet, though? What? UK watching at 1:45. Yep, that's how it goes. How many episodes in this world have come out so far? 253. Tomorrow's episode 253. And we're at a little over 70 days, like real life days of playtime currently. So if you're looking for references, we've we put in the hours in this world now. And a lot of them. The key is there's a lot of many an hour has been placed inside here. We're planning on building a high Hrothgar type place in the mountains. Not so much high Hrothgar, but something a little bit similar to that. You know how they have the big old ruins? Like there's that one you go into the beginning of the game. I want to put something like that up here. I think that could be so cool to do. Just some big old structure right up there. Just like ancient Nordic ruins, like big old stone ruin right up there. I think could be absolutely awesome to do. Is Mountain fan fantastic? Hey, Silent Skill, how you doing, dude? Did we get a world down at 250? I missed it. No, I held off on the world download because I want to finish up the Nordic village before we did that. So world download is going to be a little late. It's probably going to be another 2-3 videos down the road at this point. I'm still trying to narrow down who the guest is going to be for the world tour. So as soon as I get that figured out and sorted and get that locked in, I'll just kind of, at that point, we're just going to do the world tour. By the way, I've got a new PC since last stream, RTX 2070. Super nice. Lucas, that's awesome, dude. That is very, very cool. I'm going to just throw a little tiny bit of this dirt stuff in here just so we can have something, because I felt like it was starting to be very, very just gray. So I wanted to bring ourselves up a little bit more. And then fill that in. Perfect. Can we vouch for Sausage to do the tour? I'm kind of hoping to get somebody new. Somebody that I haven't worked with before. Because Sausage, I know. He would be probably more than happy to come join. But he's done the tour with me at least once. And we got plenty of source block shenanigans coming up here very, very soon in the near future when source block comes back alive. So I'm kind of hoping that I can nail down like somebody who I haven't worked with before. It's kind of my goal for all of those. Why don't you do face cam in your videos? I find it super distracting on YouTube. I hate watching videos where people do face cam stuff if they're playing video games. Like, I'm there to see the game. I'm not there to see their face, if that makes sense. What happened to Sourceblock? Did I miss something? Seuss, it's going to be coming back. So we ran into an issue with Sourceblock where we originally updated to 1.15 when 1.15 launched, and then everybody got super busy and realized that they couldn't do anything over the holiday break. Then that also meant then people were like, oh, I'm gonna wait for Optifine to come out before I jump back into it, because like Optifine and shaders are kind of what I use for how I create my videos. And everyone's like, okay, cool, that's fine, Optifine should be here soon. And then Optifine didn't happen, and currently it's 30% of the way done for 1.15. So that kind of delayed it a little bit with everything there. And then everybody just got so busy, and we're like, okay, let's roll the server back to 1.14 to a backup that we have. That would be great, right? And so we're working through that, and we're just kind of figuring out how we can do that backup rollback to move it back down to 1.14 server right now. So it's going to be coming back. It's Sourceblock should be coming back very, very shortly. We're just trying to figure out the best way that we can bring it back and how we want to bring it back at this point, pretty much. So it'll be here soon. Beat ups or a world tour would be awesome. That would be cool. That would be cool. Beat ups is one heck of a guy to try and get a hold of, though. I'm sure, though, like being one of those bigger guys like Beat ups or Corrales or Green or whoever, they probably get spammed all the time with people being like, do you want to come tour my world? It's really, really cool. And it's just like, no. Like, if I was in their position, I'd just be like, no, sorry. Like, I'm busy. I'm doing my own thing. So, I don't blame them at all. If it happens, it would be cool, but I don't think it'll happen. Is replay mod on? No, we are in 1.15 in this world, so unfortunately, no replay mod for us to be working with here. So this is just stream content only. So thanks to everybody for showing up to the stream today. You get your own unique content. We're not going to be double dipping this into any other videos. How can we fill this in? Right here. Let's bring that down. All of this is basically going to be replaced with snow. I really should have just brought snow up here to begin with. We're going to be rebuilding all of this. All of this dirt here is basically just going to be snow in the end. Hey, Jay Cannon, how you doing? What's going on? Let's do something like that. How's this look? Let's see. Let's see. Elytra check. We're at about half durability on the Elytra. That's actually not bad. Look at that. I like that. I wanted to look like the snow's like falling off the peak on this one because it's just so tall. Let's zoom in. Let's use our old Optifine zoom. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good for a first step here. Crazy Crusher, we are building mountains today. We are doing a lot of terraforming action, building up some mountains, so it's going to be pretty sweet. We all here for the stream exclusive VIP preview. You got it, Dan. I am from Seattle indeed, Dubs. Well done with the mountains. Thanks, boss man. All right. Let's just. Oh, okay. I guess we landed that. Yeah, let's work on this side. If we can get this side finished, like this whole little bit back to there, pretty much, I'm pretty happy with that. And then we can work on there and then fill in all of those things. That'll be pretty good. And then we can do boop, 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 boop. I don't know where Seattle is. West Coast of the United States of America. When's the face reveal? I don't know, Nubs. We'll talk about that, Nubs. When we get to 1 million subs on YouTube or 1 million subs on Twitch, that could work too. Then we'll talk about doing the face reveal. How's that sound? Let's do a little bit of something right here. Oh, we're already out of stone. I went through that very, very. Do an Etho face reveal. What did he do? I can't remember. You always stream too late. I live in Germany. I'm sorry. I know. It's only 3 in the afternoon for me here in the Pacific. On the Pacific, or on the West Coast. On the Pacific Coast. I guess that kind of works too. It's hard. Streaming's hard. Somebody's always gonna miss out, and unfortunately, I got to go with the time that's best for me. So I'm sorry. Stream replays will be up though. Like all that stuff's a thing. Do you hide Easter eggs in your world for people to download it? Not particularly. I haven't done too much of that type. I've been thinking about doing some more. It's kind of only if like something strikes it. We got a few things in here. Like there's a tree in here that's for Guardian King, who's awesome. I built a tree for him because of all the insane support he gave me on a stream a few weeks back, so he's got a cool tree named after him. Fortunately, I've got to go enjoy the $11 and good stream. Glad your Christmas was good. Hey, Demonic Wizard, thanks so much, dude. Thank you so much for the consistent support as well. You have a good one, all right? Stay up to 3 or 4 a.m. like me and Nime. Exactly. Kind of hungry. I don't know what to eat. Oh my gosh. So me and my girlfriend decided that we're going to do, like, we're going to eat healthier in January. We don't really eat unhealthily the rest of the year, but we decided, you know, January we're going to try and, like, be good about it. So we're trying to do, like, meatless Mondays and stuff like that, just to, like, give it a shot and see what it's like to be eating healthier. And also decided to do dry January as it comes to, like, so no drinking or anything like that. And it's insane, like, how much, like, your body, like, relies on eating so many carbs and everything. So we're basically doing, like, a no carb January of sorts. Not straight up like keto diet or anything like that, but just like basically don't eat crap tons of bread or whatever and you'll be fine type of thing. But oh my gosh, I'm so hungry all the time, just as like my body's still getting used to all of it. I'm so hungry, but I already feel better though. Like I might feel a little bit hungry, but my body just feels like it's cleaner. Drink of choice. I really like hard ciders. I'm not a beer drinker at all, so hard ciders are usually my go-to when it comes to that stuff. But I'm also a huge fan of Moscow mules. Moscow mules are like go-to mixed drink. I'm going to sleep too. I live in the Netherlands. It's ooh, sorry, ugly duck. You have a good one, all right? Hades stamp is now blue. Nime equal awesome. Kimmy, I don't know about that. Fire truck is a very good drink. Lucas, no. Lucas, be careful with those, my friend. People in game are asking if there'll be a download for the new survival world ones. Yeah, when we reset that world, we'll throw up a download for the patrons to use. So, it'll be a download, but it'll be for the Patreon community only because they're the people who actually built it. Keto diet or a light version of it really works great for people with the... Oh, that's interesting to know, Katsa. That's cool. Yeah, we just decided that we're like, all right, let's just try something for January. We're also trying to lose a few pounds because we're going to Costa Rica in February, which I'm super pumped about. But we're both just like, yeah, we could do with a month of healthy eating. I'm back into running every morning, though, so that's been nice. So you're trying to drink less this month, important question. No, this month we're just like no alcohol at all. So you, Mythical Sausage, and Jeremy Boy should have a server together. Mythical Sausage and I are playing on Source Block right now, but I don't know what Germ's up to. He's busy with his salt mine stuff, I believe. I think he's still living on the salt mine SMP. But Germ's a cool dude. He's an amazing builder. If y'all haven't checked out Mythical Sausage or Germsy Boy, definitely you need to go check both of them out. Germsy Boy is actually really close to hitting 15,000 subs right now on YouTube, so if you want to go help a small creator hit a cool milestone, go do that. Costa Rica. How you doing, Will? What's going on, dude? All right, more of this stuff. More placing of blocks. Can we make the jump? Yes, we're good. Not falling today so far. Yindy, what's going on, dude? Welcome on back. I know, finally made it to a stream. Finally had a stream. We can stick to that one. I think this one's more my fault here. It's been 2 weeks since we last streamed, so it's nice to actually get back in here. How do you motivate yourself to run every morning? I can just never get out. I have a dog that if I don't take him for a run, he yells at me. So today we went for a run, and then I took him to the dog park so that he would be quiet while I'm streaming. But for me, it's that I have to take him on a walk anyways in the morning, no matter what I'm doing. I have to take the dog out. He has to go for a walk. Like that's kind of a requirement. And it's either I can spend a half hour taking him for a walk, or I can go on like a half-hour run, and then we both get exercise. So recently it's been more of a just realizing that like it's what else am I going to do with my morning, I guess is the type thing. It's like I'm going to spend the half hour doing something with him anyways, so I might as well just go run and get a little bit of exercise. I go on a bike ride every day for the past year. Awesome, dude. Do you like UHC and newer versions? UHC Captains was super fun. That was the first one I'd ever done, so I'd never really had experience with it beforehand, but it was a fun challenge. We got kind of destroyed. Cats bully you to take naps. Dog need walkies. So dog +1, cat -1. That's what I'm reading. Speaking of Germsy, do you either him or you have your texture packs available on Bedrock? Really love the vanilla. Germs has a older version of his, but neither of us have an up-to-date version. So I looked into doing it for updating my texture pack over to there and doing it, and like somebody was going to help me out with it. Unfortunately, that one fell through. No harm at all to them. Like they were being generous enough to even start to help me talk about it. But we looked into it some more, and I looked into it more myself of like what it would take to do. And I was looking at like probably like 50 hours of work to get it just to a point where it's up to date enough to do that. And then every single time I want to update it again for whenever I release an update for Java, it was going to be another few hours of work to transport all that stuff back over to Bedrock for the texture pack that I wouldn't really even use. So unfortunately, I think the Bedrock texture pack's back to the back burner until somebody actually develops a converter that converts it well enough so that you don't have to do anything else. If somebody makes one of those, I will move my stuff to Bedrock, but otherwise, I don't think it's going to happen for a long time. Utterly Amazing Cow, welcome back, man. I hope you had a great Christmas and holiday. I did. It was really fun. New Year's, we did a board game night with some friends, which was cool, just to hang out for a while. And Christmas, we went and got Chinese food, so it was awesome. My dog is currently asleep under my bed, snoring very loudly. Yeah, mine's knocked out in the in the front living room right now. He's hanging. Whenever Coda, my puppy, gets tired, he puts himself in his crate, and that's when you know he's really, really tired, because he's like, I'm just gonna lay in my crate for a little while. And right now he is passed out in his crate, and it's amazing. It's so nice. Finally have a peaceful moment. I want Beat Saber. What? Yeah. I have a hard time with like all of the whatchamacallit, virtual reality stuff, like the headsets and everything. I just feel like those are just, they need another few years of time before they're actually something usable and good, and the prices needs to drop a lot. So I'm just not buying one at all. Got VR basically for Beat Saber only. I don't regret that investment at all. Yeah, they're just so expensive though. I would love to play Beat Saber. It seems like an awesome game, but I cannot afford to buy a whole virtual reality headset just to play one game. It's like a $800 video game if you think about it. Amazing. It seems you love that dog. I do. He's a really good pup. I as much as I might complain about him every once in a while, he's a good boy. He's a very, very good dog. He's a husky though, so his energy levels are very high, and that kind of, if you ever want to get a husky, if you ever considered it and have not had one before, be prepared for high energy levels. I got the AT Vive for 400. Yeah, well, 400 euros still, that's a pretty noticeable amount of money though. I'm not knocking y'all up for it, Nime. It's just, for me, I don't know. I'd rather save that money for like a vacation or a trip or something, you know? Hey, Rodham, Happy New Year to you as well. White Shadow of You, is this one of the first times you've been to the stream? He usually stops by the stream at least once per stream, so you might see a little fluffy tail walking around in the background. But yeah, he's a full Siberian Husky. I got 2 small tortoises for one of my late Christmas presents. That's awesome. Have you always wanted turtles, or is this a newfound love of turtles? But very cool. Congratulations on your new children. It's a standalone system. Oculus Quest looks like a good one, to be fair. Yeah, I wouldn't be. Yeah, it looks okay. With a VR headset, you can travel anywhere. True, Wreckage. You're right. You're right. Beat Saber is so fun to play with friends as well. Yeah. No, I'm sure it'd be like a great party game. Like, you just invite a bunch of friends over. But the problem is, I don't know if I want to put on a VR headset after somebody goes crazy playing Beat Saber and it's just like all sweaty. Then you're just like, thanks, this feels great. And then you're just like, I don't know. It just seems hot and sweaty and gross. So then everybody's got to bring their own headset. Come over to Germany, I'll happily let you play. All right, Nime, well, I'll be over there soon. That's what Clark swipes are for? True, true. Very true. How are we looking here? Woo! There we go. That's starting to come together. Nice. The sweat isn't that bad. You're just supposed to say it was a full workout. Okay, let's do this. And then I just wanted to bring this dirt up here a little bit in the center so it looked like it wasn't just a flat line of stone going all the way down here, you know? I'm going to bring a little bit of this stuff coming up here. And then we can start the stone behind this. And back here, and a little bit right on here. Nice. Can you show the underneath again? This. This is under our terrain, everybody. Hey, look, campfires. Very cautiously placed campfires. Very difficult to place. You don't need a gym membership when you have a good boy. Exactly. He's a free personal trainer that just yells at you saying, "Come work out with me. Come take me for a run. Exercise me." Okay, let's start doing a little bit like this. Then we come in through here. Bam, bam, bam. All right. The underworld. It is the underworld. Scat, how you doing? From Portugal? Welcome on in. Sorry, it's a little late in the evening for you over there, I'm sure. Let's do this. And something like that. And then we can come back on down here. I'm actually going to bring this stone bit right out there. Because it's starting to feel a little bit like we had a box. Like a direct angle of a box going on right there. So I didn't really like that. And then let's do a little bit like you. Build that up. And then we can fill this stuff back in here. And we can just do something right through here. And like that. That should be good, I hope. I get distracted by holes in the ground and end up digging for loots. Hey, that's how you find the cave system. That's how you get the diamonds. Just find those caves that go all the way down to the base. And just follow them forever. You ever problems with so many mobs spawning under the train? That's a problem consistently I have since I don't light it up. Yeah, you want to see how many mobs spawn under here? Do you see all those creepers below me? Look at this. Just like... Look at all them. There's so many. They're literally everything down here. You cannot walk through this area safely. You will probably die. Like, let's just land here for a second. Look at all that. There's 4 zombies already here. Bunch of creepers and everything off into the distance. This is why the top of the train never really spawns mobs on it, because they all have spawned down below. And they just kind of stay there. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Coming up from that angle. Oh, it's so cool. We got to go repair this thing soon, unfortunately. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. That's really cool. For some reason, I like watching other people play Minecraft more than I like playing myself. I mean, that's fine. Before I started YouTube, I watched Minecraft and I didn't play it, so. I played it a little, but I watched it a lot more than I actually played it. Custom training is so satisfying when you complete it. Yeah, Joff, that's definitely true. Everybody, if you haven't heard of Mr. Joff as well, he's another Twitch streamer on here. Be sure to check him out. He's a good dude. He's currently on that partner push right now, too, so y'all got to go say hi. Are you going to go back and build in your other village? The Nordic village? Building on stream? No. There's an episode of the Survival World coming out tomorrow, where we did build a lot of stuff in the village. So, Joff, did you apply for partnership already? Or are you still trying to get some of the requirements? I saw a while ago that you had pushing for partner in the stream title. All right, let's go like this. Favorite kind of music? I'm easy. I really like just electronic, chill step music mostly. Lo-fi hip hop beats, you know, the ones that you can just turn on the background and forget about. That's typically what I go for. Yeah, I just applied just under a week ago. So just keeping push with it, waiting it. Yeah, as long as you've been streaming consistently, you should be fine. When I hit it, they denied mine the first time because they said I hadn't streamed consistently enough, even though I met all the requirements. So as long as you're like consistent, like week over week with your streams, you should be totally fine. You've been streaming for a long time, so they kind of know that you're a consistent person. Where I came back after a month, or I came back after not streaming for almost 6 months, streamed for a month, hit all the requirements and applied, and they're like, yeah, you weren't consistent enough. I was like, probably fair. Probably a fair thing. Chill Hop Cafe MVP, you know it. It's great. It's great for studying, getting work done, or whatever you might need. Microtonal lofi hip hop. I don't think I've heard of that one before. Gotta go. Hades, you have a good one, all right? Thanks for hanging out today. Let's bring this dirt down a little bit. We can have it make it look like a little bit of a snow ridge. Be so cool and cold. When did you start this mountain area? Oh gosh, it was like episode 115 or 120 or something like that, and we're on 250 something right now. So it's been a year or two. But I've taken long breaks from it. I haven't worked on it consistently throughout that time, so I think I could get a lot more stuff done than what we have right now. But I've just been like, yeah. I've been building in the mountains for a long time. It's gonna be a little bit of a break session. I'm really motivated to get these last things done, though. I really wanna be getting all this stuff. Like these last ones that we have right here. I'm really excited to do this. And so I think streams to the next while are gonna be really focused around mountain progress. How can I do mount? It's hard for me. Well, you can watch the stream on some tips. But yeah, general tip for mountain building is take your time. You're building a mountain. It's not going to be done in an hour. And on top of that is create some guidelines for yourself. Don't just be like, all right, I just need to build a mountain and just start building from the base. Like if you do like a pyramid thing where you build like line and then line and then line and going all the way up like that, it's going to look really gross. So like you can see here, we have these like outlines like this, and just randomly in them change the direction, add some different terrain to it. Make it look more naturalized than anything. You don't just need straight lines up and down, really just randomize it as you're going. If the mountains were greener, it'd remind me of the valley I live in. Yeah, these were kind of geared after the Cascade Mountain Range in the Pacific Northwest where I live. I wanted to make some mountains that look really similar to what I used to see every day when I was hiking or off in the distance when I was at home, or still can see if it's a clear day. Just a little bit further away from them at this point. But yeah, so these are kind of based off of the Cascade Mountains. Very, very loosely. They're not perfect. They originally were based off of that, and I think since then we've really randomized it a lot. What big project are you planning to do on stream after you finish the mountains? Sizzy, I haven't even thought about that. That sounds like a topic for another year. Maybe 2021 we'll be done with these dang mountains. At this rate. We'll see. We will see. Whoop! Saved it. Almost fell. Alright, it's super hot in here. I'm turning off the heat. 1 second. I made the mistake of rendering a video right before I started streaming, and so the office is just so hot right now. It's so warm in here. Okay, let's do a little bit of this. Stream buffering frame rails? I'm not seeing any drop frames on my side over here, so I think that's your own. I'm sorry, bro. Let's bring this out to here. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. Let's do some of these thingies. Just gonna make a straight line going right up here. I found that you can only plan so much of the mountains after a certain point. You feel it out so it looks more natural. Totally, yeah. That's why you just kind of do these like loose. I just do these loose lines, and then as we're going throughout here, I'm just like, all right, we're here. Maybe we bring ourselves to like right about there. I don't know. And you know that because that slope's not too big. Maybe we bring in some dirt, just like this. And then that can be like another snowy area that we have in here. I find that if you just have it being stone everywhere, it's just kind of a, it gets boring. It gets very gray and monotone and bleh. So I like to mix it up and throw in as many of these little dirt patches as we can, and then I come back in later and just replace them with snow. Dirt's just easier to throw on hand, and I don't feel as bad when I lose it. I know snow's pretty easy to farm, but I don't know. Something about dirt for me is just like, this is what I use, you know? You just get attached to those random blocks, and you're like, this has to be my scaffolding everywhere I go. Wish I could listen in. I'm working right now, but I can watch you at those mountains, you insane person. Well, JD, thank you. I don't think you even heard that, but thanks for watching and lurking. Let's do and try and get ourselves like right there. There we go. That's fine. And then bam, bam, bam. Fill in these little gaps that we. Ooh, that's nope. Saved it. That's not a fall. We definitely planned that. Definitely, totally planned. Okay. All right, there we go. Really, I've never seen a mountain IRL want to go so bad. See, in Brezza, where do you live that you don't have mountains? Not even off in the distance? Not even like super far on a clear day, you can't see mountains? The Appalachians are great to see in the fall. Oh gosh, I'm sure. I haven't made it over to that side of the country very much yet. The Netherlands? Oh, is the Netherlands pretty flat? I've never really thought about that. It's a nice idea. The community area from last season, I'm craft with a cave with giant tree underneath the mountains. I want to do like goblin caves. So you've seen The Hobbit, I'm sure. I want to do like some goblin styled caves that they have, like Goblin Town. I think that underneath the mountains would be insanely cool. But for that to happen, we have to have a way to mob proof the area without just dying 50 times trying to torch it. That could be a fun stream though. Just spend a few hours on stream every once in a while just trying to torch up the underground area that we have. Oh god, that would be brutal. Let's do a little bit of this right in there. And then we can do a little like that, bring up some of you. Okay, that's fine. Be a little bit more of a harsher ridgeline, but that's okay. I live in the Midwest and all it is flatland. Yeah, Sizzy. That's true. That's true. I guess, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking that, but the Midwest, you can see flat for as far as you can see. Just flat land as far as you look. I plan on creating the Dwarven City inspired by the Lord of the Rings on the mountains. We're going to do a Dwarven base around here, but the under the ground is going to be more Goblin Town. Maybe it's some like traces of like ruined Dwarven tunnels where the goblins may have like taken over. But overall, I want it to be more like dwarves will have their area, goblins will have their area. Let's do a little bit of this stuff. Fill in right over here. Kind of do a little bit, yeah. Make a cave in the center. We got a few caves. That's kind of a little bit of a cave. There's a big cave right actually down there, right where that little stone is. There's a cave entrance right down there, actually. There's a big old iron mine that we built a few episodes ago. Or a few weeks ago at this point. 2 weeks? 2 weeks. I think that was 2 weeks ago. Let's do you, this, and then we can do some stuff in here. Anyone else had a sugar sandwich? No. What? Hey, Elsie, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. Welcome on in. That's a really good way to do what? Poke holes in the mountains first, then light it up underneath. Yeah, that could be true. We could just break a few light shafts in the mountains. We'd have to do every 5 blocks though, and I feel like that could be very, very painful. I know building this mountain right here, we're actually technically like sacrificing all of this dirt down there, which is kind of a bummer. But we'll have to do stuff. Even more mods. Yes, all of the mods are here. It's like that Minecraft mod pack, but it's just the Twitch chat. All of the mods. Finished assignment today, so I've been taking it easy. Elsie, that's awesome. Are you still working late nights? Are you done with that whole scene for now? Quit my job? Oh yeah. How to apply for? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So not doing. Hey, at least you're not on the night shift anymore. That's one good way to look at it. But it might be worth it. Yeah, I think it. Or could an entertaining Twitch stream of Flip dying all the time? We can take bets on how many times I'm gonna die while we're trying to fill in all of that junk. Would that be more entertaining? We gotta go for the entertainment value here as well. Where's the name Flip originate from? How'd you come up with the name? I used to go by Fail Whip in every single game that I did, and then I just shortened it. It's a very great origin story. It's like how it's the same thing as how superheroes find their name, you know. No, it was just kind of like this will work, and then I was like, this YouTube channel's not going to go anywhere. Oh, it went somewhere. Oh, I'm named Flip now. Oh, okay, I guess we're just gonna go by Flip everywhere. Me on the internet is now named Flip. Okay, I guess guess I should have thought that name through before I locked it in. How many times have you died in this world? Less than 30 right now. So you start building your mountains over an actual mountain biome, or are you gonna demo that resource or just leave it? We'll probably demolish a lot of it. We don't need stone resources from the overworld. What I need is the dirt. I need the dirt and the grass so we can actually make this area look nice. I don't really care about the other stuff. I just want the dirt and grass. That's all that really that's all I really care about, is just getting like all those topsoil resources that we can't farm easily with like a beacon mine. But the other stuff is like stone and cobblestone and all that is a joke to get with a beacon. So we're just kind of doing that right now. We are closing in on 1 million blocks broken inside this world. I know we were trying to do some mining streams a while ago to get that done, and it was taking a lot longer than I thought it would. So we kind of called it quits on that for the stream stuff for now. But we might need to do some mining later on in today's stream, so we'll see. Especially if we start this new custom island project that I was talking about in the video that came out last time, the last survival video, where I was talking about that I wanted to build my own islands for some reason. I figured what's another terraform project? Let's just add to the existing one that we already have that's transforming an entire continent basically by building this mountain range and all the things that are going to be coming along with the mountain range once it's eventually finally, maybe, if it ever gets to the point of being done. But I figured I want to break from like doing this dirt and stone stuff, so I figured a terraforming break where I can still learn a bit, like it can still improve my terraforming ability, would be kind of fun to do some good old custom islands. Go for like a tropical island theme. You sleep yet? No. Almost. Do you plan on building any outposts in the mountains? We'll build a few of them. Less than 30 times GG in my forever world. I died like 125 times so far. Ouch. You should make hobbit holes with farms exiting the village. What mountain range is near you? The Cascade mountain range. Hobbit, we haven't done a hobbit base anywhere in this world. I need to get some more fish. We're running out. Oh, cool. Oh, he scared me. Why are you awake? We went and did so much exercising today. Can you go back to bed? Let's see if I can get him. Come here. Come here. As soon as I say that, he's like, no, run away. There's the dog, everybody. There's the dog. No, stop it. Go be quiet. Be quiet, dude. No. He thinks it's food time. There's my food. There's my lunchbox. I was not expecting him at all. Oh, I was not expecting him at all in the background. Woo! I'm awake now. What are you doing? Get that big boy over into the stream? I know. Brave Sir Kodo ran away. That summarizes Kodo very, very well. My brave dog is the second you walk towards him, he's like, run away! He just thinks it's a game, though. Okay, let's do a little bit like that. I want to make this a little bit more like a peaky bit right in here. And then we can do like another one right back in there. And then let's just fill in all the dirt around it. And then we can do a little bit like that. Actually, that's going to need to go away. And we can get a lot more of the stone stuff right in here. And then that's going to be right to here. Then we're going to need to bring you over. Like that. And this will slowly start to connect back down into this area. I think we might want to do something right here. We might actually be able to connect this up right here. Would be very nice. It's okay if it's a little rougher up here too. It doesn't need to be perfectly smooth. We are going to be like, this is going to be way in the distance. We're not really going to come up here too much. The shrine that I want to build, we're not going to do an interior for it or anything. It's going to be something meant to be viewed from the distance is kind of my plan. So we'll be fine. Where's Source Block been? Source Block is coming back very soon. Everybody kind of took Christmas off from the server and focused on their own stuff and spent time with their families and everything. So Source Block is going to be coming back. Don't worry. We are I was actually talking with all of them earlier today about what we're doing. So it'll be back here soon. We need Mountain Goat now so there's life on the mountain. That would be nice. You have to wake up. All right, Yendi, you have a good one. How close is this thing to build height? Up there is pretty dang close. I think we're 253. No, I got plenty of room. I thought I was like way close. We are 243, so we got 12 blocks that we could go up from here. World height is right here. We are this far from world height right now. Whip, I know this is a far tad ahead, but in the video where you're talking about the islands, you showed a Savannah Island. Are you going to do a Greek Yeah, I'm thinking about doing like a Greek Mediterranean vineyard almost out on that island. I think that'd be really cool. Do you have any ideas on how to add color to a desert build? Depends on what type of desert build you're going for, but acacia works really well. Birch can actually work pretty well. Desert builds do really well with a lot of carpets to them, so you can use colored carpets as the top of all that stuff just to get a little bit more variety in there and everything. Because if you think of it as like big like canvases to block out the sun, you can use carpets on top of a string and do that, or you can use wool if you want to. I like the carpets because it's a little bit cleaner looking and thinner, so you don't have a whole big old chunk over your head. There's a few ideas you could use. Have you considered making an avalanche on one of your mountains? I'm thinking about it, Nickel, as we get like throughout this place. Planning on having an area where one mountain is so much taller than the rest, or just, well, I mean, we only have 11 blocks tall that we can go up this one. Oh no! I think I just lost 3 shulker boxes. Oh no! I think I just lost shulker boxes. Oh, there they are. Okay, good. I was like, did he blow them up? I didn't think they could blow up a shulker box. Please? Do I not have enough inventory space for it? I don't. We need to get a fish in our offhand. He could blow it up, though. Woohoo! We got him back. Okay. Oh, that could have been real bad. Woo! It's okay, everybody. Crisis averted. Remember that this is not safe. Oh, jeez. I'm not on my game today. I'm getting scared by my dog. Creepers are blowing up on me. Wow. All right, there. Let's do some stone. I would have been very sad if we lost 3 shulker boxes of stone. That would have been very, very bad. Saving private shulker box. Oh. Okay. Gonna head out. I've got work early tomorrow. Have a good stream. All right, Mooney, have a good one. Alrighty. Back to what we were doing, right? Very safe mountain building things. Yep. Building avalanches, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. Chepabello, how you doing? What's going on? Have you considered making a Mount Everest in your world at build height? Maybe we'll make like a lonely mountain type thing, like away from this mountain range, somewhere else eventually down the road. But right now, like this, we're basically already at build height, so there's nothing really higher that we can do. We have, like we were just talking about, we have 13 blocks that we can go up on top of the very highest point of this one. So technically, we're kind of like, that idea is out the window just because of how tall we are. But if we did like a separate mountain range somewhere else, that would be something that we have the option to do. But just right now, it's not in the cards. Unfortunately, we have lost the ability to do that. Can you build another mountain? There's always more mountains to be built. 2021 for a lonely mountain. Yeah, let me finish up these mountains before we tackle a new one. Got a lot of hours of work to put in here still, everybody. Trust me. If you like mountain building, there's plenty more to come. Let's do... You hear a dog crying behind me. It's my puppy. He's facing the wall behind me. He's not even looking at me, and he's just sitting there going, ah! It's like, notice me, but I don't want to seem desperate, but notice me. Make ancient temples and ancient tribes on the Savannah Island. We're going to be doing some more tribal stuff on the custom islands that we're doing. I think the Savannah is going to be more of a Mediterranean theme build. I think it'd be really cool. My other idea was doing it as like a prison island, like making a big old giant outpost on it that serves as like the prison for the capital city, I guess, that we have, of the big port city that we have. I figured it'd kind of be cool to have like a prison island. Was another idea I had for that place. So we'll see what comes in the end. I don't know. Okay, there's that filled in. Let's do this and bam right there. Go with for a Hawaiian theme. I've always wanted to do like a Moana art style type of Minecraft build, like the Disney movie. I've always loved that art style, so I thought that'd be really cool to try and bring into Minecraft. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's work on this area. We will be able to get a lot of work done here today. I gotta say, though, for everybody who follows me on Twitter or is one of the patrons, you guys have seen pictures of this already. But so going into 2020, one of my big goals is that I want to start doing more tutorial things and just kind of getting a little bit like more consistent video uploads. And so one of the things that I first started doing with that, because I've just been obsessed with it recently, it's been The Mandalorian, like watching Star Wars and all that stuff, because who doesn't like Star Wars? And so I decided to start coming up with build styles that are kind of related to The Mandalorian, a little bit of like that desert town that they're in. So I've spent a lot of time working on those, and I think they're sweet. I'm so excited for y'all to see them. Polynesian art styles are fantastic. Yeah, totally. So I'm super pumped for y'all to be able to see the tutorials and things I've been working on for the last while. They're really, really awesome. Turn music up. Everybody else good with that? We can try it. It was like super loud when we started the stream, so I turned it down a bit, but that could have just been my own headphones were turned up too high. What headset do you use? This is the HyperX something or another. It's a HyperX, their wireless headset. I got it a little while ago and I actually really like it. It's super comfortable. If you wear glasses and are like me and get headaches from wearing headphones for too long, like over-ear headphones, these actually have been a great fix for me. I can't wear them 24/7, but they are a lot better than everything else I've tried. Hashtag please sponsor me and give me free gear. Redstone tutorials coming soon? Yeah, right, pizza guy. Serial killers, what's up, dude? First stream, welcome on in. How do you learn to build the flowers in your new series? I want to try and make it my village. I actually, for that one, Drathmorg, I chatted with him and used a lot of his stuff that he's been doing for inspiration. But then the ones that I did on top of that, he gave me this great idea, is that you can take the Minecraft flowers. I don't have them in my inventory, but you know the Minecraft flowers like that exist in the game. Look at their like pixel art that they have for the item when it's like in your hand, like these salmon, and try and build a 3D version of that. And that actually helped me out a lot with trying to figure out some of them. Glad you went with that son. They're great with glasses. Yeah, Leon, I'm really happy with them. All right, check this out, everybody. We've got a lot of work done today. We've only been up here for an hour. Been building for basically an hour, and we have placed in all of those blockies. Many a blocky has been placed today. In an old episode, you said you want to do a fantasy theme behind the maps. Are you still going to do that? Yeah, Red, whenever we get there. I do want to do it. It's just whenever we get there at this point. I'm getting decent at redstone if you need help. By the way, 0-tick cactus farms are all broken. Oh, well, that's whatever. Thank you, that's great advice. Yeah, no, I mean, I can't take it myself. Drathmorg, he's another Twitch streamer. He's live right now, actually. But he's the one who showed me all that. Or told me that, and I've been using it a lot. Need some more blocks? We're getting more blocks in there. We're getting more blocks. All right, folks. I'll be right back real fast. Where's the sun at? It's going down. I'm going to go refill my water. Be right back with you. All right, we're back. Let's do it. You missed a spot. I'm working on it. HyperX Cloud Stinger. I don't know if they're the Cloud Stingers. I can't remember that. Did I say it? Cloud Flight. There we go. Raiseworks, thanks so much for the raid, my dude. Thank you so very much. How's everybody doing? Welcome on in. The raid of 99 people. What's up, folks? Perfect timing. We just sat back down. Let me go sleep real fast so we don't get blown up by another creeper, though. It's been a rough stream. What's going? Raided. What's up, everybody? Welcome on in. Welcome on in, raiders. Maybe put a Nordic fort / ruined castle on the mountain and say the goblins raided it. We're gonna do like a broken down, or not a broken down, but you know in Skyrim how they have those like big old Nordic ruin structures? I want to do like a big one up here. But welcome on everybody. If you're not familiar with the channel, I am a building YouTuber, so not quite the technical stuff that everybody does, or that Raceworks does and all that stuff. But today we're working on building up this fantastic mountain right over here, doing a lot of block placing and everything. So it's been doing a lot of cool stuff. What's going? Are you gonna have the mountains be two-sided? Yeah, we're gonna eventually do the back of them. We just got to get around to it. Right now it's kind of, I just like having this being a cool backdrop for everybody to have a little bit of a better view of what we're looking at over here. This is a big old city that I've been working on. So you got this fantastic thing over here. Nikki, I'm sorry, you're out of here. But there we go. That's what we've been working on. Not all today. It's been building up over the last while. So we're building custom mountains, doing a lot of crazy shenanigans like that. So welcome on in, everybody. Hope y'all enjoy. Let's get back into the building side of things, right? Okay, I think we're focusing on trying to finish up that little bit of a line right there. My goal today is to get all the scaffolding stuff right here actually filled in for our current plan on this big stuff, but we'll see. Cloud flight is... Yeah, Harpany, that sounds about right. Are you going to include the gray concrete on this side too? Yeah, when we get around to it, it's gray, it's cyan terracotta and gray concrete powder, so thankfully don't have to spend hours and hours making concrete, but I do need to go destroy a mesa biome or two probably to get enough of the stuff that we need. So it's all just kind of getting all that stuff in here. Hey, flippin' chat. Now I fully understand why Raceworks said he was a great builder. Hey, Jake's crap. Thanks for checking it out today. And Raceworks, thanks so much for the raid today, dude. I appreciate it. First raid back of, or the first stream back here for me of 2020. So it's been nice coming back to a good one today. Cool to see you doing epic builds in survival. We were designing a new type of Wither Rose gold farm for survival. Hope it's simple, even builders can build it. Racework, that's gonna be the test. Is can Whip build this farm? If yes, simple enough for any survival builder to do it. If Whip cannot build this farm, you are in trouble. It's still too technical. Jake Scott, thanks so much for gifting the sub over to Raceworks. I appreciate it, dude. Alright, we gotta bring this stuff up in here. This is gonna be a little... What if we do like a little bit of like a stone face right here, actually? Do a bam. What? No sounds on. Okay, it's just super quiet. It's like, what's going on? What can we do here? I guess a Wither Rose farm, like if there's like a good Wither Rose farm that I can use. Are we talking like getting Wither skulls? Or are we talking like getting the rose themselves? I guess you said roses, so. But I need to find like a way to get consistent amounts of black dye. I'm starting to run low on my squids. And I don't really want to build like dry out a river or 250 blocks of river. Just be able to get more of that stuff. So we'll see. Then we can take this and do some more stone right back in here. The idea is just to make it look like it's okay to have that being much steeper. I think it's fine. I think it'll be alright. Oh my gosh. Sly Slime! What's going on, dude? Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in, Raiders. Sly Slime, what's up, dude? Thank you so very much for the raid. I appreciate it. The music's too loud? Come on, everybody. Come on. It's like each song. The people need to like equalize their songs, right? So they aren't just like crazy loud, crazy quiet. What's going on, dude? If nobody here is familiar with Sly Slime, everybody please be sure to check him out. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I appreciate it. Coming in here right after raid's work. But Sly Slime is one of the Minecraft Java Edition developers who does a lot of playing inside of Minecraft as well. So it's a great dude to follow. Awesome person. Was part of the UHC Captains event we did a while ago, and it was fun. Thanks so much for the raid, dude. I appreciate it. We were here building mountains today. I don't know if you've seen these yet, But Slice, I've decided to push the survival Minecraft limits a little bit as far as how building stuff goes. So we got this. This is my current survival Minecraft project of building mountains. So well, come on in. It's my Elytra. It's not dead yet. But if you ever need to test out lighting issues or anything like that, or you ever need to look at those, I got a whole dark space down here that's just totally messed up. Yeah, it's a little nuts. We've I like to build crazy big terraforming projects in Minecraft, so I've seen some of our mountains, not quite like all of this. I'm hopeful for what y'all can do with the mountains moving forward. I'm really looking forward to that. Maybe it'll save me some time on building these. Just can change this whole thing to mountain biome back here and reset it and call it good. Maybe. Do I smell UHC captains contestants? Yeah. Got a bunch of the UHC people in here now. Almost as cool as mine. Ooh, I see what you did there, Jack. Well, thank you both so much, Raceworks and Slice Slime. I appreciate it. Thank you both so very much for the raids today. And friends, if you who are hanging out here in the stream, who are hanging with me before, if you haven't checked out either of them, please be sure to drop them a follow, drop them a sub over on YouTube. They're both fantastic gentlemen who are doing a lot of cool things in the Minecraft side of things. If you want to learn things about the weird redstone dust stuff, Raceworks can definitely teach you a thing or two about that. All right, back into the mountain building of counting and looking up and down and filling in these yaps. It's great. Like your mountains make me thankful I'm only terraforming a medium island. Yeah, Time Lord. I might need your Time Lord skills to rewind the 3-year, 2.5 years, probably 2 years at this point that we spent trying to build this thing. So we're getting there. Knowing redstone is a myth. I know. It's just. You'd think I would be able to understand it. I kind of studied computer science for 3 years in college. Like, you'd think I would kind of understand that, but no, I don't get redstone. Okay, we got to figure out where all these points are coming to. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. I did not mean to. That's a little bit straighter than I thought it would be. Maybe we can actually bring this main point down a bit and make that other one behind it being the tallest. That might work a little bit better right there. Making changes on the fly. I'll be totally fine. You should visit Jacktopia on the Slice Slime fan server. That you just need to sub him on Twitch. Okay, let's bring ourselves right up here. And this point, I kind of want to have the dirt come pretty close to here. So we bring ourselves down and we do a bit of like a... Man, I didn't mean to fall there. What's our life at? We gotta be careful here. We are approaching the low durability points of this one, unfortunately. Okay. Redstone is less computer science, more electronic engineering, it seems. Yeah, well, totally. It's all ones and zeros. I did do a few... I did a few electrical engineering courses, though, as well. So I guess I need to pay attention more. The bad part is, funny enough, is I was in one of the electrical engineering courses where we were learning about circuitry. I think it's actually just called circuits. But we had these things where we had to do projects on talking about what... like how circuits are used in real life and like real world examples of them and like teach a lesson to the class. And my team was all a bunch of nerds who had come with me from the computer science department. And this was before I'd even started my YouTube channel or anything like that. All of them were just like, what if we use Minecraft as a way to show like how circuits are made? Because we can use like inside of Minecraft, we can make circuits, right? Like we can, and so we were just like, after a quick Google, we were like, oh yeah, no, you can make like T flip-flops and all that stuff. Like, we can totally do it. And so we did a whole presentation to the class on teaching them how to make circuits inside of Minecraft. And that was from me not knowing anything about redstone. We actually got an A on that project too. That was a pretty good one. The teacher was just so amazed. She had never heard of Minecraft before. This was a few years ago at this point. And she was just so blown away that like video games had like this whole level of circuitry and everything to them. So I think she just gave us an A out of pity. You just have a big hole somewhere where you gather all the materials? Yes. We have a giant beacon mine right now that currently is, I think it's from like Y level 24 down to like 7. So all that, and then where I get all of the dirt is, you can see under there, like underneath the mountains is just stone. So as I'm expanding the mountains back, as I plan on a new section, I typically come down underneath and just wipe all the dirt out from up above it. We're kind of behind on this section, so we're losing a little bit of the stuff here. But before it goes to the eternal darkness of mobs everywhere, I try and gather up the resources I need from it. So the trees, all of the dirt, and everything that we can really use, just to give ourselves that little bit of a boost instead of wasting all of it in destroying 2 parts of the environment. We can just, or destroying like another area and then having this just as usable terrain, trying to make use of all this stuff. So we're trying to be as green as we possibly can here. Have you ever built in an area that's now covered by the terrain you built? No, not unintentionally, only intentionally. All right, I think creepers down here that are gonna get us again. All right, put my head out. Hey, boss man, you have a good one, all right? Thanks for hanging today. But what do we got here? We probably need to fill this little area in, but we're concentrating on this one. No getting distracted. Building all this stuff. Where's all this stone come from? I don't know. Let's get it back. We don't want to lose it. Oh, you know, it was probably when we were chopping that pillar down. That makes sense. You can build an underground town. Exactly. That's one of the goals moving forwards. We're gonna do like an underground goblin town, kind of like what you see in the Hobbit, the latest of the Lord of the Rings stuff. We're gonna do like an underground goblin town like they have in that movie. I'm kind of planning on doing that here. Not anywhere in the super near future. So no holding your breath on that one, but that's kind of like the end idea I have for this area here. I'm excited for it though. I think it'll be cool. We got to figure out a way to mob proof that area without just torch spam though. That's the problem. Because I want to do it like underneath the terrain that we have, like under there. But we got to figure out a way that we can make that still be kind of on the darker side outside of where the buildings are going to be, but not just be like torch spam everywhere. The Underdark, exactly. How much longer are you going to stream for? Probably another hour and a half. I usually try and do 3-hour streams, so we've been going for about an hour and a half today. So, but I don't know. I feel like I'm like on the edge of like, am I gonna get sick or am I not gonna get sick? So like my voice is already kind of at that fried point, but I also haven't streamed for 2 weeks, so I'm hopefully not getting sick. That would be very a big bummer to start 2020 off with also being sick. That would really suck. Okay, let's bring ourselves right up to here. Now we can make this a little bit of like a peaky point right here to make it look like it's like a rock sitting on the edge almost of sorts. And then like this can kind of come down here. Something like that. And then that'll be fine. And we can fill in this strip and we should be good. Hi, how do you build? Robin, we build, Robbing the Hood, we build like, you place block, and then you place another block, and you place block. It's just lots of blocks. You get a first-hand witness right here of the whole building process. I don't do anything beyond what we're doing in here. There's no special behind the scenes of fixing all this stuff up. This is how this build's gonna be when it's done. Something like that. Maybe we actually break that out and do a little bit of stone. That could work. Okay. Now let's focus on this one. Hi. Also for dark environments without too much torch, I usually mix of carpets and slabs and lots of counting light levels for those other spots. Yeah, Blue, that's usually what I do, but I'm kind of not wanting to carpet and slab the entire area because I want to do like these huge chasms of sorts. But I think carpeting and slabbing is probably going to be the way to go. So we don't have any super torches or anything like that in here. The one thing I wish I had in like a mod or something would just be some super torch, some way to just stop mob spawns within like 100 blocks or something like that. That would be so incredibly nice. And make it like crazy hard to craft. Like you need like 9 beacons to be able to craft one of them. Or make it like a beacon effect. That'd be pretty sweet. Please do Roman Greek inspired builds somewhere at another coast. We've done a Greek inspired one in the past, like way long ago. I did like a time lapse of it, not in survival, but it was that one was really sweet. I definitely want to get back into doing like a Greek style though. We got a really cool island near us that I kind of thinking will be done for like a Greek style type thing going on here soon. But nothing too like solidified on that yet. It's like there. It's the idea is there and the terrain is there that we need to be able to do it on. But it's just kind of taking the time to do it. And I got so many dang projects in this world that I gotta spend some time figuring out what to do with those. I gotta complete some projects before we start some new ones. I think that's my goal for 2020 is completing projects in my Minecraft world. Before starting new ones. Just kidding. We're actually going to be finishing this Nordic village here soon, and then we'll start a new one. Haha! It works! There's a Mega Torch data pack. Dude, don't tell me that. I will download it right after the stream. What are you going to do with the ridge by the Nordic village? That upper one, like that upper layer right there, we're just going to be turning it into a forested bit. I think it'd be cool, just as like a general green foresty area. I think it'd be a good way to go with it. Let's do like this guy back over here. That, and then we can do a little bit like bringing this stuff up to here. And then maybe we can bring that down to right here and do a little bit of action right along that. There we go. That's a nice enough stone little cliff that we can have in here. And then that allows us to come over here and just kind of connect all these ones up. And then we can just do a little bit more cliff stuff coming throughout here. I guess that's all going to need to be changed. It might actually just be good to bring some stone coming all the way back around this corner. Just to fix it up a little, you know? Something like there. Let me take this section, bring that all a little back. That'll be fine. Let's do that too. And now let's fill in these little ones on the sides. Where it all starts to come together. My anxiety is flying with the fall / almost fall. I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'm a professional at this point. We've been scaling these mountains for many, many months. I think we're only at like 17 or 18 falls on camera. I'm a professional parkour, just don't ever ask me to do actual parkour. I really want to do like a parkour test map because I keep always making those jokes and be like, I'm so good at parkour. Look, I'll never fall off these things. And I would love to actually do like a real one and just see how bad I am. I think that'd be hilarious. But maybe someday. We'll see. Let's do a little bit. Ooh, how'd that go down there? Is that it? That's all. Oh, wow. We are way out of resources in our inventory right now. Okay, that's fine. 88 durability on our Elytra. There's an easy way to build these mountains. Just wait till Mojang updates them, make a world, and that's it. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. The new mountains were talked about being more of the cartoony aspect, and I think that's like, and not really segmented in something that's like a real world piece, like a real, not inspired off real world mountains or anything like that. And I think that's an awesome idea. I think Minecraft like itself is better off as a game that's more like cartoony, but you can pick your own you can pick your own way of playing it. You can make it super realistic and whatever you want to do, like what we're doing here, or through like there's certain mods that can do. And I think that's such a better way for like the game to be received by so many more people. Because if you make it like based on a real thing, then you're like, okay, whose real world mountains do we base these off? Like whose mountains get to be the ones that are in the game, instead of just being like, oh, here's some cartoony ones that have never been seen before. I think that's kind of a cool way to do it. Beacon effects to suppress mobs would be cool. Yeah, hopefully one day. If you have access to World Edit, you can temporarily change the biome to a mushroom island. Some mobs won't spawn, they change it back. Yeah, I feel like that's a little too cheaty for me. We do change the biome up here. It used to be a swamp biome. We did change that away though. We ever build a larger church, like a cathedral or something? Maybe. No plans for one right now. I like to avoid, now that I've done some of it and realized it was a bad way to go, I'm kind of like avoiding doing anything that'd be remotely religious unless we like create our own religion. Kind of like the Nordic people here, like they're worshipping these statues that we have in these ruin stones, which are a little bit inspired by like the old like Celtic religions and everything like that, but for the most part it's something that we made up. Like there's no real names for the gods or anything like that. So I don't know. I feel like monasteries and like, not monasteries, but big old cathedrals and things are so overdone in Minecraft. That should be a stream. How did you decide where to terraform? I just kind of started, to be honest. I just kind of went for it. There was no, like, we're going to do it here. It was just kind of on the edge of a current project that had going on. And I was like, you know what would be awesome? If this project had mountains behind it. And then after that, I was like, you know what would not be awesome? Building these entire mountains. But that was after I was already committed to them. So I was like, well, I guess we're going to keep going. There we go. That's a lot of this stuff done, though. That's looking pretty sweet. Nice. Ooh, that's very rigid right there. We'll come back. We'll fix that later. We can fix that with some stairs and slabs, and it'll be totally fine. I've been slowly doing that stuff around this world, though. Slowly adding the stairs and slabs to these mountains. Wait, you haven't even seen my Cathedral of the Holy Spruce yet, and you're already just like it. The problem with me is everybody makes their Minecraft cathedrals, and they're just the typical, like, here's a big cross-shaped thing. No, we swear it's not based off of any existing cathedrals inside of the world, but here's a big cross shape, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. If it's what you enjoy building and it's what you want to build, that's what you should build. Don't let anybody, not even me, tell you that you shouldn't be building something. If it's what you want to build and you think you're gonna have fun with it, that's what Minecraft's about. Religion of the sun, praise the sun. There we go. What can we do up here? We have the same layer? We are. Okay. Then we can just connect that right in there. That'll be linking that one up. I want to do all these. Oh my god. Look at all those creepers. And they're despawning. Look at all of them. That's a disaster waiting to happen. You're 77. Okay, Elytra. Let's not break and knock us down into the creepers. That sounds like a great idea. We could be in a lot of trouble falling down there. Oh, hello. You gotta go way up there. You gotta go up even higher. That sucks. It's a spruce, not a cross cheese. I know, I'm sorry. Stone Wolf, I'm sorry. My mistake. Okay, let's bring ourselves up this here. We can just fill in this whole section kind of as we're going. We can just eyeball it. It's fine. That's okay. Then we can come back here and do a little more. Religion of the Holy Pig. Holiest art thou, bacon. I think that's we could do the religion of bacon. How do you get all the resources you need? Also, how do you keep your tools repaired? I have a zombie pigman farm that I use for repairing the tools, And a lot of the resources that we're using here come from a big old beacon mine, which we might be stopping at here in a little bit. Wouldn't be too much trouble. The fun is trying to recover everything after the splat. Yeah. I guess the creepers wouldn't blow up, or if we landed on one, then we could get a very, very poorly timed explosion. But we would probably be pretty okay. I don't have any savior ender pearls on me, though. That's the danger. I normally, when my elytra gets low, I'm carrying an ender pearl or two, just in case we start following, I can throw one. And hopefully save myself, but I don't have any right now. I've realized since I've started getting so addicted to using the elytra, I just like don't use ender pearls at all anymore. Unless I'm doing something in the end. So all these dirt spots that we're adding, we're going to be replacing with snow eventually, later on, when we get around to it. So these are just kind of placeholder things for now. Just as a heads up to any of the newer folks sitting in here. But we're just going to do... Nope, that's too even. Let's do something like this and bring ourselves up here a little bit. And then we could do like a nice guy right there. We do another one. Make it look like a little bit of a rock coming up above the edge of it. Which days do you usually stream? This is kind of the first stream back, but I try and do Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. But I think for the next little bit, we're going to try just Monday and Wednesdays. I'm just so busy right now with things going on outside of YouTube. So I'm trying to just keep everything at a manageable amount so I don't get burnt out or go crazy trying to keep up with everything. So I think for now we're going to do Monday and Friday streams for the next little bit. We'll see how all that stuff goes, but I think it'll be pretty good. I think it'll be fun. We can still get a lot of work done. That's still like 6-7 hours of streaming per week. Plus, as we're doing, I just started recently on my YouTube channel. I'm going to start doing more tutorial videos to show you all some more building tips and tricks and all that fun stuff. So a lot of those are going to start coming out here pretty soon. And so that means more videos per week as well. Just because tutorials are a lot quicker to record, so I can get out a lot more of them, which I think would be pretty sweet. So we're going to be doing some more tutorial stuff coming here. So I think that'll help supplement for the one less stream per week. I think I might be actually adding 2-3 videos per week. GoPro MLG water bucket. You know it. About to play Happy Wheels. Look at you, pizza guy. You should call these the when I get around to it mountains. Yeah, Lord Warhawk. Sorry. I think you're on the right right track there. Arctic, thank you so much for the 5 bits. I appreciate it, my friend. Let's finish doing this little bit right here. Yeah, these mountains, the mountain range here actually doesn't have a name to it, so you know. The when I get around to it mountains could be there. The problem is it's just such a big project, so I say like, oh, we're gonna be doing this, we would never finish anything. And y'all always ask about the next ideas or next thing that we're gonna be doing. So if I was just like, no, we're just doing this, everybody would be like, oh, but what's next? And so I say that, I'm like, but we're not doing it yet, we'll get to it when we get there. There's one thing that Minecraft players like to know. They like to know what the plan is going to be for what you're doing moving forward with the build. They always want to know what's next. Should build a frozen waterfall. We're going to do like a frozen lake area back in here, which I'm actually hoping we can get to sooner rather than later. I'm kind of waiting for replay mod for 1.15 to come out, but we'll see before we do that because I want to get that in a time lapse and just do like a big old one. Right there, that'll be fine. There we go. That'll work out just fine. We got enough. Okay, let's do this. Bring ourselves all the way up here, doing some more stuff like that, and keep going up, still going up, always more up. And just fill in that little section. That's like basically all of what I had planned for the outside section at this point, which is kind of nice. There's all that, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, I like this. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at it from like walking through our village back here. I'm curious to see what it looks like. We haven't done the top section yet, but it's getting there. What's your favorite mountain? Probably the one that's done, this section over here. But I really do like these new ones. I like the shape of kind of what we've evolved it into. Yeah, so this is the village of Elks Point, and the only part of the big mountain that we're just working on that you can see is the part that we haven't done yet. Perfect. I love it. This was a great idea, everybody. Let's walk through here and we can get some cool stuff going. We can see everything. Did you envision this project being as big as when you started? No. There. All right, folks, before we jump into this next section, I got to go feed my puppy dog some dinner real fast. So I will be right back with you all. You can look over this lovely little bit of scenery that we have down here. Leave you all staring at this nice little valley that we have, and I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. All right, we're back. What's going on, people? Oh my gosh, what did I miss in this chat here? What? Ooh. Oh no. All hail the chair stream. The chair stream indeed. What's going on, people? All right, let's get back to it, okay? Back to the mountain building, everybody. To the very important mountain building that we have to do here today. And then, after this mountain is done, the weekend begins. The weekend of Whip's not playing Minecraft very much. I think we might want to get some planning lines done out here too. I think we want to round this out so it flattens off a bit on the top, and then it'll be easier for us to build on once we actually get out to this area. So we take this and kind of bring it... Or, yeah, something like that'll be fine. Maybe do 5. That'll be okay. Blocking the view of the chair. Death Grip, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta get me one of those fancy gaming chairs here soon so you guys can get a proper chair stream. Right? That's what y'all are here for, the proper chair stream. We gotta get the colored chair, and then on top of the colored chair, then we can get an emote of the colored chair. And from there, we're good to go. And then y'all can spam the chair emote while I'm gone. I was surprised the Wool Gang didn't take over. Well, the chat room could have been open. Nobody to stop you. It is easier with one layer. You do save a lot of dirt that way. But when you're coming back to detail it, and especially with how Minecraft calculates lighting and everything, if you fill an entire area and it's all the way dark for about 100 something blocks down, aka down to that level right there where you see it's super dark where all these mobs are spawning, and then you break a single block and it reveals all of it, all of that has to recalculate the light, and it could cause a big lag spike. And then you fill it back in and all of it has to go dark again and can cause the lag spike. So adding 2 layers of dirt, one helps with preventing lag inside of your world when you come back to detail this stuff out, or if you ever accidentally break something, or if a creeper blows up, as much as that didn't help us earlier. But it can limit the amount of lag you're going to get, which is huge. And then on top of that, it's, I don't know. At this point, I'm dedicated to it. I do it everywhere. Any Terraforming project I do, I always do 2 layers of dirt. I always want 1 block below, just in case I break something, or power shovel breaks too many blocks, and then you kind of lose track of what you're doing. The best chair is simply one that I use a couch as my desk. Oh my god, that would kill my back, dude. I would... Oh my god, I would... Ugh. I can't even sit on a couch for too long right now because it royally screws up my back. Yay, back injuries from playing sports in high school. Heck yeah, dude. I use a cobble gen to fill it solid. Yeah, I've thought about it, but there's so many different ways that would go. The only thing we could do is a flying machine to fill it in, and that sounds painful beyond belief. So I've just kind of dedicated this to being, it's going to be hollow underneath for eternity until we fill it with some cool structures. And plus we filled it, and then I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to build something under the mountain range. And then I had to break cobblestone. Cobblestone with an efficiency 5, even with haste 2 beacon, is so slow to break in bulk. It would be so painful to break out anything that you want to do. Sit on an exercise ball? Yeah. But you were a swimmer? Yeah, dude. Swimming royally screwed up my back. Doing butterfly is actually what hurt my back. I'll spare you all the gross details of it. But it was I was stuck in physical therapy for like 6 months, and I couldn't even. I would get in the pool and swim like 100 yards, and then I just couldn't do any more. My back hurt so bad. Need to make an auto miner. Yeah, we're gonna be building a. Oh yeah, to clear out the hole, you can make a TNT miner. See, this is just all you RaiseWorks people in here are trying to make me do all this redstone-y stuff, and it. If I ever try to make a TNT miner, I don't even want to know how many times it'll explode. I saw Mumbo try and make one, and his exploded on him at least half a dozen times that he showed in his video. I don't even want to try. The computer chair I have isn't comfy, but the couch works great. Plus, I can simply stretch out for watching movies. Yeah, that's true. I'm not a RaiseWorks person. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry. RaiseWorks raided here earlier, so I figured the Redstoner folk are still hanging out in here. Head and knee injuries from football is where it's at, so don't remember half a senior. Ouch, dude. Yeah, so weirdly enough for me is I stopped swimming, like, competitively because I hurt my back so badly that I couldn't. Oh my god, there's a baby zombie. But I couldn't do it because my back was so in pain all the time. But it was due to sitting on the top of the water, like sitting like this horizontally. And then of all the things that made my back not hurt was switching to playing water polo. And there's zombies running at us. So I stopped swimming competitively and I moved into playing water polo competitively. And my back didn't hurt because I wasn't sitting on the surface so much because it was my lower back that was hurt so badly. But for some reason, just being on top of the water or sitting on it, like, didn't bother. Even, like, through fighting people in the water, I was totally fine. Hey, Sandman, how you doing? What's going on, dude? That moment when you find your roommate is moving out. Dubs, looks like you got the place to yourself. There you go. I'm sorry, that probably sucks, though. Hopefully you can find a new roommate. Make one for real Mango. He blew himself up 3 times that I know of. Pretty good for a 740 block long world eater. Yeah, if even Il Mango blows up the things that he's working on building, like, he is like the... I picture him as like the technical genius when it comes to those things. So if he managed to blow him up, that is not flip safe. That does not get a flip seal of approval for safety standards. And now I'm wondering why has no one build redstone components in real life? I know, yeah, people who just had like redstone dust to connect from one thing to another and it'd send a power signal, we'd be so much better off. It's amazing that Minecraft here is pioneering this whole entire world of circuitry. Could bring so many changes to society. I'm sorry, that was rude. Didn't know swimming could put such stress on the body. I guess I understand the coping strategies by the outlet. Yeah, swimming is very, very stressful on your back and your shoulders. Swimmers' shoulders can get very, very hurt. It's just a lot of, like, most sports, like, regardless of what you're doing, they're gonna put stress on your body in a lot of ways. And swimming, if you push the limits, like what we used to do, like when I was doing it competitively and stuff, I was swimming like 6 miles a day probably, and 7 days a week just for practice, not even for meets and things. So that was just to get practice so you could compete and do all out sprints and everything. So it's a hard sport, though. It's like once you get into like the really competitive edge of it, it's really difficult. Like the people who like go all the way to the Olympics and everything are so gifted. You should come do some open water swims with us. I was in Hawaii back in August, and I actually spent almost every single morning I woke up and got out and swam in the bay in front of us, and it was so nice being back in the water. It was really, really nice. And I've actually been lap swimming here a bit, but the pool I swim at unfortunately closed for repairs a little while ago, so I've moved into running for the next little bit for my exercise while waiting for the pool to get repaired so I can go back there. I'm over on Vashon, just across. Oh, very cool. I've only been to Vashon once. It seems like a cool place, though. Being sore is very normal. Yeah, I don't doubt that, dude. Okay, let's do this right here. And then we can just kind of do a little bit of this stuff back in here. I'm afraid this is just going to look super blocky. Ah, that's not terrible. That's not too bad. That'll do. Do a little something right there. And then like this, we'll just fill all this in and then figure it out. That'll work. You have a bathtub where you practice? Nice. Seattle Mountain Runners it is? What? No. I was hiking up Mount Si a few years back. And I know this probably isn't very relatable for many people who aren't from the Seattle area. But anyways, it's this mountain just outside of Seattle. It's probably like a 45-minute drive from downtown without traffic. And there's, it's like a 5-mile trip to the top probably. I would say about 5 miles. I think it might be a little bit longer. But I think it's about 4.5 miles, 5 miles. And it's like a 3,000, 4,000 elevation change, I think. Yeah, at the end of the Sequoia Alps, exactly. And I remember going up at one this time and just like, I was pretty in shape then. Like I was decently in shape. And this guy comes flying by us and he's just running. He doesn't even have a backpack on him or anything. He's just running up the mountain. And in the course of it took us to hike all the way up and all the way down. The guy ran it 4 times. And I was just like, how do you get to this level of just being that insane? Like, I don't even know how you could even start to run mountains, let alone run it 4 times in a day. I was just so impressed. That was you? That's what you do 4 years ago? Make a waterfall. Well, I don't want to do it up on here. We're gonna do a building, like a ruins type building up in this area, so yeah, it's loading me. I don't understand how you do that then. That's insane. You may not like it, but this was peak performance, looks like. Literally peak performance there. That's how you get to the peak. Okay, I won't keep that pun going. Okay, we are working on the mountain peak now. That's pretty fun. Isn't this fun? Right to there. And that'll be fine. Okay, cool. I filled in a good section of that. Oh, that's just... I thought I'd done this whole thing. Nope, I just did a single line and filled in the top. Good job, Whip. Great job. Reminds me of the unicyclists that passed me mountain biking. I don't know. Those people who do unicycling while mountain biking, they can go so fast. It's insane how fast you can go on a unicycle. Let's keep going up. Nice. That'll do. Wait, what? Have you tried building an ancient Rome style? Yeah, I have a few times. I live in northern New Mexico, the mountainous part. At the moment, a lot of crazy folks who do stuff like that's way too high. Lots of people out there doing marathons at like 10,000 feet. Like, what? That's insane. That is insane. I can barely run 2 miles without feeling like I'm gonna die. Okay. More building. I love me some hiking. Never been up. I haven't been up to Colorado recently, but I need to get back into it. Yeah. No, I'm in the same boat. I'm hoping that once the weather turns here and we get into more of the springtime, because hiking in the spring in Washington is just so awesome. Like, it's just beautiful up here then. I'm hoping to get back into it then. Now that I'm working from home and can set my own schedule a little bit better, I think I could make a few days of work a little bit hard on a Monday or Tuesday and take the Wednesday off or something and go find a hike to do. Take the dog out, you know, and do that. I think it could be kind of nice. I can't even walk to the fridge. Ouch. Can't even marathon to my fridge. Yeah, that would My neighbor starts running every morning for like 4 or 5 hours. Currently snowing where I live. Ouch. That's brutal. I think we need some more dirt for sure. I don't want to use the grass yet. Let's get as much of that dirt out here as we can, and then do a little bit more of the stone action. 102 dirt. Wait, what? I thought that was down at like 80 for a while. Oh, it might have been 180. I don't know. We got that whole bit right in here left to go, and then it's just there left. Sweet. We're getting a lot of work done today, everybody. I was not expecting to be able to make this much progress on these mountains today. Washington State has some amazing places. Have you been to the enchantments or I've been to Leavenworth a few times. We've looked into doing the enchantments, but every time we put our name in for the raffle to get the overnight camping there, just for like the day, to do more than a day hike, we've lost. But I really want to go. I really want to get out to the enchantments. And what's that super steep climb in it that's like a Nordic name almost or something? Or I can't remember what it's called. But I've heard that's just, one, brutal to walk up, but two, like, just amazing once you get to the top. Gonna go to bed. Hey, Thomas, thanks so much for hanging out tonight, dude. I'll see you later. I feel like it's like named like Valhalla's Pass or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, and they don't give out many permits for the enchantments. Yeah, it's really a bummer. We've tried. I put my name in for the enchantments every year for the past 4 years now to do it during the summers, and I've never gotten it. I'm gonna keep trying though. Every single day when they put those out, I put my name in for the raffle. Every single time. Any Alaskan folk here? I don't know. Why are you building mountains? Because we can, and it's Minecraft, and you can build whatever the heck you want. I don't know. I say build anything in Minecraft outside of functional things. This is all for the fun and joy of building. And I'm insane, as the stream title says. I live near Leavenworth, so I kind of hate it because of the traffic it causes. Leavenworth has the... There's that inn out there, I think, like the Sleeping Lady or something like that. It's a good overnight place if you're looking for somewhere to go when you're traveling into Eastern Washington. I guess only if you're taking North Cascade Highway, but... I think this might honestly be where we have that entrance into the structure, so we could have like the structure kind of lead in back into here, so we can make this a little flatter and steeper if we want to. We're all a little bit insane, right? Yeah, that's pretty true. And I mean, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again with expecting a different result. And the result here hasn't changed, and we're doing the same thing over and over again, so... Kind of meeting the requirements right there. Just keep making lines and lines. More and more lines of stone, more and more mining of stone, more and more, just more blocks being broken. Have you been to Alaska? I have not. I really want to, though. We almost did like one of those Alaska cruises a little while ago. It just seems like a really cool, like, outdoorsy place. We definitely want that to go a little bit higher. Because these are getting very tall. Yeah, we want to make this flatter anyway, so it's fine. I went to Sweden last year and I was hiking in the mountains. I planned a route of about 20 miles, I think, with 7,000 feet of elevation change. As I was about 45 feet of the mountain, it started raining. It's like -2°C. So it rained the last 10 miles back to our hut. That's awful. That sounds terrible. Yeah, up here in the Seattle area, it's like, I feel like you'll never find anybody who went hiking that didn't just have some form of rain jacket on them, because chances are up here when you're hiking, no matter what time of year, you will get caught in the rain. When a Mediterranean cruise, 10 to 10 recommend. Awesome. I've been to Alaska long enough to fly to Hawaii. Nice. Okay, let's do this. And then bam, and fill that last little bit in. I know it's going to be pretty flat, everybody. I know it's going to look a little flat, but that's okay. It doesn't even look that flat. That's fine. Name them on based on the number of stacks they take. I don't even know. I stopped counting. For your next mount, you do something like the wall from Game of Thrones. Be a lot of ice. Gotta drive back to Bremerton on some day. Hopefully the paths aren't too bad. Ooh, that's a rough drive from Leavenworth. That sounds like a very rough drive this time of year just in general. I am sorry. That's awful. Somehow I made this line just super tall. I don't know why, but we did it. That's fine. And we're gonna just keep going up, I guess. Okay there. We can get that, but I kind of want to put it... Nah, I guess we can make it a little bit taller. Come on, there we go. Okay, there's that little top section done. All right, lots of work being done. Lots of things being built. That's very square. That's very square in the corner, but we'll leave it for now. We're going to be editing. This is only round 1 of this mountain. We're definitely going to be coming back and fixing this thing up later. As you go deeper in the mountains, you should start making them more jagged and out of ice and such. It would add a fancy look. Along with the real... Yeah, now that'd be cool kind of doing farther back. Four-wheel drive works, but the tires aren't too great. Yeah, no, that's fine. You should be okay. As long as you got chains in your car, you're fine. Always got the backup chains. And it can't be nearly as bad as it was over Thanksgiving weekend or the day before Thanksgiving or whatever it was, where there's the like 500 something accidents going across Snoqualmie Pass. That was insane. Okay, filling in a lot of these right there, like that. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, I kind of like the, what if we brought, first let's go sleep, so we can get that fixed. Don't have chains. Ooh, rip. Alright, and we're getting there. This is all we got left for today. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be basically a straight line. That's not good. Mr. Creedon, thank you so very much for the Prime sub, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support and welcome on into, I don't know, sub something. Welcome to the sub group thing. I gotta come up with like a cool name. We need a cool name for the FWIP subscriber group. Welcome to the FWIP side. What's up, Whippy boy? First time watching stream. Hey, thanks for coming out, dude. Nice to see the mountain finally build. The Flippers. Are we a bunch of dolphins? These are the Flippers. They're just. Excuse me, sir. It's just a bunch of dolphins. Yeah, that's them. He's coming back. They're having some technical issues. What? Oh, Sourcewalk server. Yeah, we're bringing it back. It's on a little bit of a hiatus right now. We had some issues by updating to 1.15 right away, and then people realized that we wanted Optifine and Replay mod more than we wanted bees. So currently it's in the process of being downgraded back down to 114, so we can get those things rolling with us. And then I'll be bringing it back as soon as we get those things resolved. Sourcewalk will be back like normal. I'm excited to bring it back, though. I'm getting a little restless. I want to get back on there and keep working on our build that we had. I keep placing that. So, believe me, as much as you all are kind of disappointed to not be seeing Sourceblock right now, I'm bummed too. And that was the last of it. Okay. The double dirt dudes. I feel like that's one that we don't want to do. First time watching Flip Live, well, welcome. Thanks for checking it out today. Let's see, can we not? Overturned. Can we land it? Can we land it? Yeah, we're fine. Right there, looks fine to me. This is gonna go all the way up to the top. I'm okay with this being pretty steep too, so. That was a waste of a lot of stone, but that's okay. And there. That'll work. Be just fine. I wanted to make this one look very peaky though, which is why it's kind of so straight going up to the top, where a lot of the other ones we have are more rounded. But I felt like we had this big rounded area down here, and then we'll have a cool sharper peak up here. So many EU viewers. I know, there's a lot of European people that stay up late to watch Minecraft streams. By order of the Peaky Blinders. I remember that's quite family friendly. Why do I have that just being so flat? Just a big old flat face of stone right there. And then we can do that, and I just want to put that one back in. I just want the block. Thank you. Another EU viewer, but first time watching. I was about to do Terraforming myself, so getting loads of good tips. Awesome. Switzerland, you're technically not EU. There you go. Pulling out the technicalities. Hey, Faded Trades, how you doing? Welcome on in. So we just got this. This thing. I kind of want to bring the stone out to here and allow that dirt to come down a bit. I think it might be kind of cool to have a big old snowy area in all of this. There we go. Cool. We should be able to... Let's bring this up like another, like... to being like roughly about where that is. And then we can start bringing in a lot of that dirt stuff right down here. And I think we can actually bring in like a cool section of it right down in here. And then we do a lot of this. Okay, go maker. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out today, dude. You have a good one. How did the holidays treat you? They were good. We had a pretty chill one this year. We didn't do too much. Just kind of hung out and spent some time with the family. Traveled around a bit and ate a lot of good food. No complaints at all. It was kind of nice though. We decided to do very low key on like all the gifts and everything like that because I'm the second youngest in my family and youngest is 21, so like we're all kind of older at this point, and so the whole Christmas thing isn't really that important. So instead we just kind of hung out and actually went out and got Chinese food on Christmas Day, which was really fun. Just getting out of the house for a bit and went and got some really good Chinese food, which was sweet. I hadn't had Chinese food in so long. Like good stuff, like not just Panda Express, but like good authentic authentic food. It was delicious. The problem. You should have a sec. I do. I have a channel on YouTube called Fwhip2 or Fwhip2 and spelling out 2, TWO, where I post all the stream replays if I can remember. Since I'm partnered on Twitch now, I have to wait 24 hours before I can post them, and sometimes I forget. So I try and remember to get them in there as best as I can. But yeah, so if you want the stream replays, they're all over there. Most of the stuff, like my main content, is through my YouTube channel. No, so if you're new to my stream today, if this is the first time you've seen any of my content, and you want to see some more, definitely a good place to go for all of it would be to check out my YouTube channel, which you can find a link to in the panels. If you scroll down below, you can find a link to my channel down there. That's where a majority of the stuff is. Streaming is just kind of something I do on the side as extra content and to be able to hang out with all of you. So that's my spiel, and more mountain building to go. I wish my family would go out and have Chinese for Christmas. I know, it was fun. It was really good. We got like a last minute reservation at this place in Seattle that you have to, because Christmas Day going to Chinese food is really popular up here because there's a big population of people that don't celebrate Christmas, and one of the only types of restaurants that typically is open Christmas Day is Chinese food, or consistently open that day. And there's this restaurant that we got into like reservation last minute that like we just called and they're like, yeah, we just had a cancellation like 10 minutes ago, and we are like, yes, thank you. And it was like their wait list to get in there for Christmas Day dinners, like you have to book like before like October 1st to get a reservation for Christmas Day. It was such good food. It was delicious. 3 a.m. here, Lily. All right, Kong Sapien, you have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. Sorry for the super late stream for you, though. I might try and bring in a few earlier streams as I can throughout the weeks and everything, but unfortunately, this is the best time for me to stream. It's kind of nice to finish off the Friday of working and all that stuff and finishing videos with a more of a chill Minecraft stream and just hang for a few hours and get some work done on something. Oop, come on. Up in the air. I would legit commit a murder for some steamed pork dumplings right now. Ooh, Victor, I'm sorry. Oh, oops. I guess we're just gonna be filling all that in. How do we look now? What's our elytra at? We're at 84. Okay. We did it. That's it. No, there's this little hanging bit. Ah, dang it. Okay. I want to make it look like it's not gonna be finished, like we're not bringing it down to the ground or anything, but I want to make it look like everything's at least attached to something and not floating like these. And we can just fill all this in. That's fine. Good Asian cuisine, better than anything else. Yeah, no. Lord Warhawk, I'll stand by that too. I don't know. Sometimes though, like some really good tacos though. Tacos are delicious. The only reason I'm talking about food is as soon as the stream ends, it's because I'm going to get dinner. I promise I don't just try and make you all hungry all the time. Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see from all the way back here. It looks a little lopsided with that like section not being finished up, but I think that's pretty good. I gotta plan out the rest of where this thing's gonna be going for this mountain here. But I think like we'll have that dirt section there extending out probably a good distance that way. And maybe the mountain will kind of ease its way over there as well. Like that top peak. And we can bring it down. I kind of want to have both of these pathways where we have these little tiny valleys going. Like this, I want eventually to lead to like being able to get up to this point. Like somewhere on there, it'll like get up there. If you had a dream job other than YouTube, what is it? For a long time, I really want to do like the 3D art modeling behind video games. So creating the environments, aka terraforming, or creating the cities that like video games are based in. That honestly, before YouTube started taking off, I was like seconds away from applying and going back to school to study that and actually get a degree in it so I can move into doing that as a career. Never ate sushi though. Sushi is really good if you like fish, otherwise you're gonna hate it. It's a shark tooth? Oh my gosh, you're right, it is. This is Shark Tooth Mountain. Hoo-ha. That's perfect. Way too sleepy. We'll check out the YouTube content tomorrow. Hey, Blue, you have a great night, all right? Thanks so much for hanging out today. That's cool, Pete. Thank you. I think, however, we need to go repair our elytra because I'm going to get myself killed if I'm not careful here. What is all this? Stone? Can we fill that? That's going to be a little bit more than full. But then we can take these back with us. Haha. Empty, empty, not empty. Do that. And you're empty. Pick these up and put our lunchbox back in there. Our backpack goes in there. We need our backpack for some more rockets, actually. I'm running low on rockets. I need to make some more. Maybe we can do that here real fast. Okay. We have a little nether portal right in here now. I keep forgetting I do this. I keep forgetting where I make these nether portals. So behind this big old statue right here that looks awful. I hate it. But there's a small nether portal hidden back in here. So we can just do this. As someone who just likes looking at art, I also appreciate those who make art for games. I find that like, for me, because, you know, it's something that I want to do. But the environment that a game is based in more than anything, determines how long I play it. Like, if the environment's something I want to explore and it's something that I really want to get into and see, like, I want to see more of, that is how I'm going to be, like, super hooked on a game. Racetrack designer / owner. Ooh, native, that's cool. You think like Formula One? Because if you're going to design race car tracks for, like, what they do, like NASCAR, you just got to design a big circle. You just a circle. 37 hours placing slabs on mountains to make them smoother. Warm spoon, the point isn't to make them smoother, it's to make it so that snow layers don't spawn. That's the big part. Knocks over glass water. I've been so close so many times, Cheesy Nugget. As a game programmer, I appreciate those who make the art for the games. Yeah. I'll turn the game sounds down here in just a second, everybody. Oh, that's... I'm jumping here. Okay. Anybody spawn up here? Nope. Okay. Who's a willing target? Who's... You gonna be angry? Too high. You're mad, right? You're mad? Why is everybody else not getting mad? Maybe they will? Nope, nobody else got mad. That's a bummer. There we go. That's what we wanted. Now let's turn this down to off. Don't need to repair any of those because they're perfect. Two of us on the Patreon server thought there was a gas in the creative plot world. Thanks. No problem at all. Author or graphic novelist for me, unfortunately neither pay well. Well, you can pay really well if you're really good at it. Never liked him anyway. I've gone back to Assassin's Creed games recently. Absolutely love the environment. So yeah, some of those are just insane. I personally like voxel art type stuff. So like the super hyper realistic things that they have. Like I don't have like that drawing ability or the photo like to create those crazy like photorealistic textures and things. But like I've also never tried too much of it. But I really love like voxel games that you can get invested in the environment. So I think like that's kind of what has inspired me to keep up with this single player world here, is creating that type of environment. Like if I was designing a game and it was just like my job was to create this entire world, that's kind of what I want to be doing throughout here without like the gameplay mechanics or anything to it, but just creating that environment for a game. I think that would be really cool. So that's kind of the idea of a lot of the thought process I'm going through in my head of when I'm like deciding on projects and things. So it's not just like something random that it would be fun to build. It's always kind of that idea of like the game could be tied to it. Ghosts. What? No, I haven't. Bates, I have not. I actually don't really know what you're referring to. How do you repair stuff, food and electro, etc.? All of the pigmen are dying up there, and since they're aggroed on me, they're dying and experience is being dropped. So I'm just picking up all the experience, and everything in here has mending on it, so experience repairs your gear. Pinterest is like 90% just art stuff. Yeah. Mine is all like video game art or concept art behind like how they created structure, so I can use them for ideas on what to build in here. These are empty ones, so I can put them down in our empty chest of shulkers. Stream assist videos dedicated to Nether. I'm thinking I'm waiting until the new Nether update comes out, and then we'll start doing some more of those. So right now I'm just kind of like in a spot of it would be okay to do Nether stuff, but like, do I really want to? I don't know. So let's do that. How much paper do we have over here? I feel like not much. Yeah, that's okay. So what we want to do here is just craft a bunch of paper. I really wish there was just a crafting recipe for all of these. I personally am a big fan of the 2-second rockets because I usually only use these to travel, like between cities. So I like that little bit of extra oomph to it, you know? I know a lot of people are saying the 1-second rockets are actually better, but I'm big on these ones. And then what we can do in here is we can do bam and throw all those in. Grab some more. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a lot more gunpowder than this actually over at our mob farm. So no worries there. We got plenty more we can go get. But yeah, if I'm playing on a server or anything, I definitely use the 1-second ones just because server lag and you have to use like 15 to get off the ground sometimes. So that's going to be pretty good for me though. That should be enough of them. And we can stock this bad boy back up. We need 4 stacks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we can just do that. Throw these 7 back in here. That'll be fine. There we go. Everything's repaired. You don't have the oak trapdoor texture. What do you mean? Wish my mom would let me be a Star Wars Battlefront dev YouTuber, Minecraft YouTuber. Gotta work for it. I'm sure she'd be okay. If you want to do like the YouTube thing and everything like that, probably best to wait until you can get like a place to do it for yourself. And also, if you live with your parents, parent permission's probably pretty good, especially if you're younger. But if it's what you want to do, figure out a way to do it. And like the game design stuff, like if you want to be a developer, that's a lot of hard work, especially if you want to be a developer on an existing game. You got to put in a lot of time to be able to make that happen. So you got to start learning now. Start really learning the skills now. That's like a lot of rockets. Heck yeah, dude. You 7 orchard. They look like, yeah, Warm Spoon, I took that out a long time ago. It's been about a year since we had that one. Basically since all the other trapdoors came into the game, I figured that was redundant to have that and Spruce Trapdoor, and I wanted the original Oak Trapdoor back, so I just kind of reverted it. Playing my world and found a triple end city. Awesome, dude. That's insane. That's crazy. There we go, folks. Let's drop back down here. It's loading in slowly. Ooh, that's much better now that that's filled in back there. Now we just got to connect it. If we connect that to the other mountains, oh my gosh, that's going to look insane. Just look at that disappearing in the fog back there. Let's look at that. We just got to connect like that section, somehow figure out how that'll connect into these mountains so it just doesn't seem so fake right in there. Oh, that's going to look awesome. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. A giant fan. Industrial sized fan. My mom won't let me have job freedom. She shoots me down, stuff like that. Maybe it's depending on how old you are. You could have time for an honest conversation. You can't hurt by talking. There's more than 100,000 YouTube channels out there that have more than 100,000 subscribers on them. So it's a career that can be there. It's not going to work out for everybody. I am so blessed to be in the point where I'm at with this channel, being able to grow it to the point where it is. But it's insane. Like, there's so many talented people that just unfortunately just don't make it on YouTube. Where can I find this music? This is sick. I'm just using the Pretzel Rocks thing. You see it talking in there. So if you like these specific songs, you'll see the Pretzel Rocks going through the chat room and everything. And it's going to just kind of display the music that's being played there. Unfortunately, everybody, though, that's going to have to do it for today's stream. I got to get out of here. I'm starting to get pretty hungry. So I think I got to go find myself some dinner. All this talk about food and everything has made me pretty freaking hungry. So I think we're going to be calling it here. Let's go see who we can find to raid, though. That's what I want to do. I gotta find somebody that we can raid. But thank you everybody so much for hanging out today. All the big welcome on back in has been absolutely awesome. I appreciate it. It's been fun. Stenos is on his partner push right now, and he is still live. So let's go ahead and raid on over to Stenos. He's a pretty good dude. He's doing a big old survival project here as well. Family friendly dude. So everybody, please flip raid in the chat if you could be so kind and join in on this one. I appreciate everybody. I had a lot of fun today. Next stream will be on Monday. Videos coming out tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are all finished up at this point. So I've been working hard. But thanks everybody for joining in. I'll catch you all later. See ya. Have a good weekend.
First try.